Hey there guys, it's TheRamosOnline and it is Monday, and you know what that means. Raid battle spot time, and I was actually able to record because all the power surges stopped and my computer wasn't fried. So we've got that going for me, which is nice. So today's team, I lied. Last week I said I was going to bring a certain Pokemon and I was going to bring Buttercup, but I lied because I ended up completely changing the team because a few of you guys requested some Pokemon and I wanted to bring some new releases, and I ended up with the team you see in the battle box. We have Yang, the reckless Emboar, Jolly with the Choice Scarf, and she has 3 moves to take advantage of that awesome hidden ability. We have returning star Setsuna, the Life Orb Sheer Force Mawile. I actually had to rebreed her because after doing some calcs I found out that Fire Fang was just vastly superior to Fire Blast in every way, so there we go, she has Fire Fang instead now. We have a requested Pokemon, Claudia the Chloritza, who is Assault Vested and has Aqua, Water Pulse, Dark Pulse, Aura Sphere and Aqua Jet, and that is amazing because I basically get to kill things who are sashed. We have Bonbon, the physically offensive citrus berried Hippowdon, which is full just offensive. She got Earthquake Crunch and 2 bites, the Ice Fang and Thunder Fang. We have Isabella, the adorable, specially defensive Blossom, and we have Tamago, the physically defensive Eviolite Togetic. So let's dive right into the battle box and raid battle single. Oh, I'm excited. I'm making a conscious effort to try and not be as salty, and it's really hard, but basically I have to consider everything that happens here to be uncompetitive, despite the fact that it is competitive, which is kind of reverse psychology in a way. But yeah, we're gonna give it a try. Now, if there's any Pokemon you want to see me use, just let me know in the description below. Comment section below. Let me know if there's anything you want to see used, and I will try and bring it. We are facing Monodark, our first battle of the day, and it is Monodark, which basically means Tamago, Yang, they just go to town, and Isabella as well. Isabella actually has Moonblast, so we actually just kind of wreck this team. As long as I don't horribly misplay, that is, you know, I could horribly misplay. I've got a feeling that if he brings the Drapion, he's going to bring the Hydreigon because he knows Hippowdon will kill that pretty easily. He's probably going to have to bring a Poison or Steel type to deal with Tamago because Togetic is Fairy, obviously. Question is, do I bring Mawile? The question is, why don't I bring Mawile? I don't think there's a reason to not bring Mawile. We're bringing Mawile. We're bringing Setsuna. We're gonna bring Yang as well, and the question is, do I want to bring Isabella or Tamago? Or Chloritza, actually. Actually, Chloritza is looking like a better lead, in all honesty. And that's the case. We're gonna bring Yang. We're also gonna bring Tamago. It just makes sense to bring a Fairy type. And honestly, Setsuna doesn't look like she'll get as much done because she's obviously weak to quite a few things. Quite a few things in this team carry coverage that scare her away, like the Greninja, the Hydreigon, and even the Drapion can carry Earthquake, so we've got to be careful with Setsuna. So my opponent's going to go ahead and lead with the Hydreigon as we lead with Chloritza. So that's a brilliant lead because there is practically nothing he can do other than switch into the pardon me. Only thing he can really do here is switch into the Sableye, because obviously I'm going to go for an Aura Sphere. I'm doing it anyway. I'm going to play it safe on the first turn. He actually opts to go straight for the Draco. Well, I'm sorry, even if you're Specs, I don't think it will kill because I'm Assault Vest max HP. Yep, there we go. I live it quite well, actually. Only thing is, I could have easily have gone into Tamago there, which is a bit unfortunate. I did predict him to want to go into the Sableye, but hey-ho, we killed Hydreigon, which was honestly Perhaps one of the biggest issues because that can be scarfed, and if it's scarfed, it outspeeds Yang, because Yang is also scarfed, but she has like base 65 speed, so yeah. If you don't know how fast that is, base 65 speed with the choice scarf is the equivalent of 123 speed. Just to give you a good idea of that. Now it goes into this. I am slowly choking to death over here. Question is, what do I want to do to you? Do I stay in? He's probably faster because I am actually what's it called? The nature that increases special attack, lowers speed, and I'm 0 speed IVs because this is actually a chorus that I read for my Trick Room team. So he is going to outspeed me. All I can do is go for the Water Pulse in case he wants to overpredict. That's the best thing I can do here. He isn't going to overpredict. He's going for the U-turn, and it does kill at that range. However, it gives me an advantage here because now I can switch. Now, I want to say he's got the... What would he have? Bishop. There we go. I wanted to see he had the Bishop, but I was also half expecting to see Greninja come out there. So now I can just go into Emboar. He's not going to enjoy this. And... see... I could just Flare Blitz to kill. Superpower would also kill and wouldn't recoil, that's another thing. Or I could Head Smash, predicting him to want to switch again. Because he's like, shit, it's a fire type. But if I Head Smash and he doesn't switch, I basically lose. But I really think he's going to switch because I beat him on both sides, fire and fighting. I'm going for the Head Smash. And he does switch out. But obviously his only Pokemon left is Flying type, and you're about to get hit with Head Smash. Bam! Oh, that's beautiful damage. Obviously no one of them will kill, so what I'm actually going to do now is I'm going to go into Togetic. I'm going to go into Tamago because Emboar can come back in later on and go for the Flare Blitz. I really don't think he's going to roost here. That would just be far too risky as he goes for the Brave Bird. So I think this is pretty much dead now. He does like no damage, and I'm pretty sure Togetic actually outspeeds. Togetic. I might be completely getting his speed tier wrong, but I think Togetic is like 60. Either way, yeah, I'm just gonna Dazzling Gleam. And he just goes to the Brave Bird again. Oh, if I knew he was going to do that, I might have roosted. Actually, no, because he's not going to take himself out, is he? Only thing is, if the Bishop is Sash, it could be Sash Bishop, which would be a small problem. However, Bonbon does resist its stabs, but if it's got Sucker Punch, that won't matter. There's the Bishop. He's probably going to go for an Iron Head, and I'm quite sure that will kill poor Tamago. No! It goes for the Swords Dance. That's a strange play. Unless he's going to go and... I'm going to Thunder Wave him here in case he wants to go for another one. Because he might be setting up to try and kill the Sucker Punch. He's not. He's going for the Iron Head. Obviously that's going to take me out. And I believe that's a win. I really don't think... he's Life Orb. I really don't think +2 Life Orb will be able to take me out with a Sucker Punch. I might be wrong. Emboar does not have any bulk. Emboar is really frail, and that's one of the reasons why Emboar is so low in the tiers and so underused. It is really frail. Superpower is the safest thing I can go for. I don't want to take myself out with a Flare Blitz. And he might not think I'm Scarfed. Yep, he does not think I'm Scarfed, and that is a dead Bishop. We get a win! Yang coming through, and we get a win. I am quite proud of that battle. That was a pretty balanced battle. Mono Dark, really interesting team. So we end up snagging a win there. So as I was saying earlier, if there's any Pokemon you would like to see me use, just suggest it in the comments, and I will go ahead and try and breed the ones I see that are really interesting. And I actually have an announcement, possibly the end of this video, or I might spew it out sooner, I don't know. But it's an announcement involving my Twitch, because for those of you who don't know, I do stream on Twitch, but more recently I've been very inconsistent with my streaming, and I'm actually going to get back into streaming. More on that later on. Continuing the battles, we're going to go and get a second battle today, and hopefully a third one as well. So, going for the battle box. As you can see in my party, I am breeding Shroomish for a Bloom for my doubles team. So let's go ahead and challenge. Music 3, that's a good track to listen to. Rating of 1516 or 1516. Nothing interesting there. One win, one battle. It's a new season, in case you can tell. It's a new season. If you guys don't do rated, basically every couple of months the seasons reset. So we have a Trick Room team, it looks like, with Mega Mawile, Mega Venusaur, so there's possibly 2 Megas there, but Cresselia, Porygon, Garchomp, and Rotom Wash. Now, seeing the Rotom Wash and the Garchomp makes you want to bring Isabelle. Isabelle has Moonblast and Giga Drain, which deals with Garchomp and Rotom, and if Garchomp is a choice variant, she can just kind of go ham with the Moonblast without having to worry about much. Mawile, Sasuna, I don't think you can come to this one, but I do think Hippowdon has a place here. Yang does as well, quite obviously. See, that's the one thing I don't have. I don't have any psychic coverage, so that Venusaur is going to be a problem. Yang probably can't one-shot it, even with a reckless thing. What's it called? Reckless Flare Blitz! That's the word I'm trying to think of. I'm going to lead with Bonbon. I'm going to have Yang in the back. And do I want to bring Claudia or Isabella? That's the question. Claudia or Isabella? Claudia gets more done because Claudia can beat the Porygon, I think, maybe. Can beat the Cresselia, I think, maybe. And, well, that's about it. I'm going to bring Isabella just because I really think it's going to bring the Garchomp, and I need something that can switch in safely on a Earthquake. Only thing is, if it's Banded Earthquake, she's in trouble because she gets 3 hit by Banded Earthquake, and I don't want to switch into that, and then I have to start spamming Moonlight, and it's not a good time for anyone. Then he's probably going to switch into the Venusaur if he's got it. So yeah, leading with Bonbon, and he's with Rotom. Now, obviously, a Will-O-Wisp or a Hydro Pump is coming here. I would assume a Hydro Pump, so I'm going to go straight into Blossom, straight into Isabella to eat. And good thing is she resists both the stabs, and she is maximum special defense. So she can eat up Hydro Pumps and Thunderbolts and Volt Switches for days. He may predict my switch and go for the Volt Switch because there is no reason to leave a Hippowdon in on a Rotom, as he just actually goes straight for the Hydro. Now, I don't want to go straight for the Sleep Powder in case he has got the Venusaur. I might just go straight switch into Yang. That sounds like it might be the best option because why would you leave a Rotom in on a Blossom? So I'm going to go straight into Yang. And yep, he withdraws the Rotom. So we're going to get so Isabella giving us a double switch as he does indeed bring in the Venusaur. Now he's obviously going to be able to go right back into the Rotom here, which is what I'm really thinking he's going to do. And from what I've seen in the past, 2 superpowers will kill a Rotom even at -1. So obviously the first one takes you to -1. The thing is, do I make that predict? Is that what he's going to do? If it is, Superpower's my best bet. If it isn't and he thinks he can live a Flare Blitz, oh dear, decisions. I think the safest play is the Superpower. Is it? Yeah, no, the safest play is the Flare Blitz because Isabella is still around, she is still healthy. We're going for the Flare Blitz. As he does withdraw the Venusaur, and here we see the not Rotom. Cresselia! Can Cresselia take 2 of these? I'm going to assume it can. Oh, wow. And there's the rookie helmet. So a bunch of recoil damage. So he made a good predict there. He knew I'd either go for Super Power or Flare Blitz. I wanted to go into something that would take them both very well. So I am now forced to switch, and I think I'm going to go into Hippowdon. Hippowdon does carry the Crunch, which obviously hits us for super effective damage, and that will be base 160, I believe, which is obviously stronger than base 150. Goes for a Psychic, and Bonbon just eats that up, om nom nom. Now, he can easily switch into Rotom here, however, because I'm going for Crunch, I will still be able to do damage to a Rotom Wash. As he goes for Moonlight, which is an interesting move to go for. I'm assuming he thinks he can take several crunches, and obviously he's got Rocky Helmet, so he'll be dealing damage to me as well. I'm actually dealing slightly more, and his defense went down, I'm actually dealing slightly more damage with Crunch than he's healing. I am going to start taking some damage, but I do have the Citrus Berry to heal me back up. At this point, he's probably going to want to switch because his defense has gone down. No, he goes for Moonlight! Okay! Your defense went down, mate. Oh, but my Sandstorm ended, so he's not going to be able to... He can now heal a lot with his... Oh, god damn it. Yep, he's just going to try and kill me through the Rocky Helmet. Hey, that's what this guy wants to do. That's what he wants to do. He wants to win. I'm trying to not get salty. It is like holding in a fart that is not pleasant and it wants to escape badly. And yeah, that is a lovely analogy. I'm glad you guys stuck around to hear that. As it goes for the Moonlight. Not sure what he's going to want to do here though. He might go into the Venusaur. Honestly, I might be... Oh, he could predict me to want to switch. I'm just going to go for a Sleep Powder. Yep, there we go. Thunder Wave. Stayed in. Can Isabella go through it? Of course she can. And she hits. That'll be my mum who's calling. I've got to quickly text her to say that I am recording. Missed call, I know. Phone, let me interact with your screen. Goodness. So I'm going to go ahead and switch into Bonbon here. And while I'm doing that, I have to text my mum. There we go, and I now have my thing back up, so his Moonlight won't be healing him anywhere near as much, and his defense is down, so I think we can maybe 3-shot this, especially if he stays asleep. Yep, he withdraws. Into Rotom? Yep. Wow! Wow! That did a lot. Now, I'm just gonna go for the Crunch. Maybe he wants to overpredict. Go on, overpredict. No, just straight up withdraws. Back into the Cresselia. What? This guy is actually doing this, guys. I don't think we can get 3 battles into there unless I forfeit this one. Because this guy is just being a tryhard. You know what? We're gonna go ahead and get 3 battles. We're gonna forfeit this one because this guy is just being a tryhard. And I don't think you guys want to sit through half an hour of a guy using Rotom, Cresselia, and Venusaur to stall. Because that is not good video. That is definitely not good video. So we are gonna pick up a loss there. Because I'm just going to forfeit. It's like, really, dude, you want to go ahead and do that? There's your win. Take it and wear it around your neck and let everyone know that you bored. You made about 300 to 400 people bored by using Venusaur, Rotom, and Cresselia. So we're going to go ahead and continue battling. We're going to go ahead and snag that 3rd battle. I think just getting 3 battles is more important than getting 3 wins. So... There we go. Did I register that as a win or a loss? I think I accidentally put that in as a win. There we go. Sorry guys, I'm guaranteeing there's going to be like 3 of you in the comments going, but there was a loss, why did you put it as a win? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm trying to text my mom. I'm trying to do the videos. We're still above 1500, so you know, that's cool. We're going against someone who's 1545. And he's got Talonflame, Azumarill, Conkeldurr, Greninja, Kangaskhan, and Rhyperior. That's what I'm reading. Right, it's called Rhyperior. I'm not an idiot. So, already Yang is looking amazing here because Yang just beats Kangaskhan, can annihilate Talonflame on the switch-in, can actually outspeed Greninja. Question is, do I want to lead with Yang? I think I want to lead with Yang. I really do think I want to lead with Yang. And I have Togetic in the back because the only thing he has to deal with Togetic is the Rhyperior. And the Greninja maybe, but everything else can't deal any damage to her because she is physically defensive. And I just think I'm going to bring Claudia in that last slot because Claudia deals with the Rhyperior. But then so does Isabelle. Or Isabella. Isabella also deals with the Azumarill. This is tough. We're going to bring Claudia because Claudia also deals with the Talonflame. It can live a Brave Bird and Oko with Water Pulse. So 3rd battle of the day. Can we get a win? And can we stay peppy throughout the whole week? I really don't know. So he leads with Greninja. I'm going to assume it's Life Orb, which means I can safely go for a superpower. If it's Focus Sash, then whoops. Ooh. I'm just sitting here like, why is he taking so long? Is he gonna think I'm Scarf? And... No, no, he does not predict my Scarf. Or maybe he does and he's Sash. Not Sashed! Whoop! So anyone who didn't think that I hit 123 speed with Scarf, there you go, I just outsped a Greninja. Oh, Yang, you are so good. He's probably just thinking, what? We have the Rhyperior coming in now. Now then. Yeah, I'm going to have to save Emboar. So I'm going to go into Togetic more as fodder than anything. Also, I can't Thunder Wave this. I can just start spamming Dazzling Gleam until it eventually kills me with Rock Blast or something. Goes for the Earthquake. Obviously doesn't affect me because I'm flying. And now I can just go for Dazzling Gleams and break this thing sturdy if it's got it. I actually outspeed. Wow. Bye-bye sturdy. I actually did that pretty well. He has to get 2. Oh dear. And if I roost, then I'll take even less damage because it's not super effective. Oh, we're speed tied. Ow! And it was a crit as well. Poor Togetic. Poor Tamago. Now, dear, has he got Talonflame? I don't think he's got Talonflame. I really don't think he's got Talonflame. What I want to do is bring in Yang to go for the superpower, but would it kill? Would it kill? Let me get up a calculator. I've got 30 seconds. Quickly. Emboar, Scarfed, superpower against Rhyperior. No! Superpower does not have enough. I have to go to Chloritza. If he's got Talonflame, I lose. If he's got Talonflame, I lose. I'm not outspeeding this. I'm quite simply not. I'm negative speed natured. I've got no IVs in speed. Crunch. That's strange. Boop. That was really strange. Was he expecting to just die and not get out and not outspeed there? Why crunch? Well, he went for crunch. Oh no, it is Talonflame! No! No! Brave Bird, Brave Bird, Brave Bird, please Brave Bird. Oh no! The only hope I have of winning is it killing itself with Brave Bird. And I don't even think it faints before me. Yep, there's a Brave Bird. I should have just gone into Emboar, superpowered, gone into Chloritza, aquajetted. It is not gonna take itself out. It's not gonna take itself out. Grrr, Talonflame, you be the bean of me life. Yarr. Unless I can somehow survive a Brave Bird. Yeah, not happening. That's another loss. I was really expecting the last Pokemon to be Kang. Just Talonflame. Okay, it's Talonflame. Oh, man. If this wasn't my Trick Room Chloritza, we could have won that. Well, guys, 2 losses, 1 win. But they were actually pretty fun battles, not including the second one. That was just stall. Stall is a strategy, don't get me wrong. Hyper Defense is a legit strategy. I have nothing against it. It's quite bad against Hyper Offense. And Balance beats Hyper Offense, I think. So it's like a holy trinity. It's really annoying to face on Battle Spot, especially when you're using a balanced team, because balance doesn't get much done on Battle Spot. Hyper offensive or hyper defensive gets the most work done. So anyway, those are the videos, the battles, and if you want to see another Pokemon used on Rated Battle Spot, let me know what you want it to be, and I will consider breeding it. And as for the news, Monday, today is Monday. At the time you've seen this video, I would have already streamed, so you've probably missed that. However, tomorrow, Tuesday, I will be streaming again. Please, description below, there will be a link to my Twitch. Follow me on Twitch and set your alerts on your phone or your email so that you get notified when I begin streaming. And I'm not entirely sure when I'm going to be streaming it. I'm thinking about streaming my climbing up the Rated Battle Spot ladder in doubles, as well as doing some viewer battles. I don't know the time I'll be streaming. It'll probably be around 11 till, I don't know, what, about 5, 6, 7 o'clock, I don't know. I'll be streaming throughout the whole day. That's the idea, the goal. Feel free to hang out. Pokemon related stuff is going to be there. Also, you might have seen during this video, I'm already live. And if that's the case, click that thing, go back to the point of the video you saw it and click it, and it'll take you to my Twitch. I think YouTube has this thing where it will say if Ramos is now live on Twitch. Click it and yeah, you'll see me streaming. So anyway, guys, that is Monday's episode done. Let's see if we can keep the anti-salt. Let's see if we can keep the sugar going. I will see you lovely people on Wednesday. Unless you come to my stream, then I'll see you right now. Whoop!